Good evening and welcome in to Earthbound Super Series. Tonight we have a PK Scramble race, a race in the danger bracket between sitake and mcmcGURK. We are down to just the final six runners. So this is the semifinals of the danger bracket. Should be a great race tonight. I'm joined on commentary by Creador. Welcome in, Creador. How are you?
How's it going? Good luck, everyone.
Yes, good luck. You want to talk a little bit about the flag set
Yeah,
tonight?
absolutely. So tonight we're looking at random start and 0% assist psi learn levels. So we're going to see random start, meaning we can start anywhere on the map, just like in a Dr. Saturn, which is always interesting. You have the potential for a very, very open seed. And then the 0% assist psi learn levels is always interesting. The first time they level up, they're going to get all of their assist psi immediately. And it looks like we're starting an HHV. So that's an immediate potential kid check. Let's see. And I think I saw Threed and Winters.
Okay.
It looks like GURK is going straight for the Cult House dive just to check items. I didn't. Boiled egg and a speed capsule.
Yeah,
Probably not worth it.
no.
Oh well. Satake is checking the kid. Who do we
Good.
have?
Kirk heading straight to Threed. We have a stupid kid who has his
Uh,
own key.
Jeff showing his intelligence right now. But that does mean a nice, quick, early second kid, meaning a second inventory for Satake.
Yes, and a hieroglyph copy.
Ooh, spicy.
All right, we see Pooh on Girk's side.
Yes, and I'm curious what he's got in his pack. Meteorite piece.
All right.
So that's potentially required. Required if you want to do Gygas, unrequired if you want to do something else.
Yeah, we're just gonna assume it's required until we figure out that Gygas is gonna hit extra hard, and we're gonna say nope. Let's go do 5 sank.
Yes, exactly. We've got some problems with teleports.
Yeah, Girk
I think
is
we've all been there.
yeah trying to do the alpha and just not quite turning at the right angle there, but is headed to get the Winter's key item.
Satake is picking up Pooh, so he's got 3 kids immediately.
Right, Franklin badge there in Winters, so definitely probably going to head back to Happy sooner rather than later to
Immediately.
the cultist house, because we know that those items are pretty weak, so more than likely it's going to be not too hard of a fight here.
Yes, my only curiosity is going to be whether he does the kid check immediately after this. I would expect so, but sometimes I'm surprised. And then I think Satake might be heading to, yes, picking up bottle rockets, might be going to do the tent check. Yes.
Yes, indeed. This early on, this should be pretty well in logic. Ooh, that's going to be a bit of a tougher fight with Clumsy Robot, but should be doable.
I don't know, that's a lot of ones.
There's a lot of ones.
Okay, backing out of the auto to drop that paralysis. Again, assist size 0%, learn levels, so you've got paralysis immediately.
Right, we've got a mini barf on Girk's side.
Again, this shouldn't be a big problem, but it could be spicy. Especially if he lands a bunch of, well, mortal damage.
Yeah. All right, so Girk taking the forfeit there, go and get out. We'll see where he heads next. Maybe goes and checks cabins, grab Jeff. Oh, zombie paper as a reward for defeating the boogie tent. And looks like Sake's going to go ahead and drop that off. We'll see if he makes the walk right away or holds off on
I think
walk.
he's leaving. Ah. And those spinning alphas, I just cannot. Always impressed to see that. Okay, so he's gonna get the news about the Franklin badge while GURK picks up Jeff. Oh, doing a little shopping. No, just checking.
I don't think he's got any. Oh, he's got about 500. I mean, could have done at least a little shopping there, but choosing to just nope out of it.
It's fair, honestly. I know I would have shopped there, but I am not as good at this as them. Okay, and I think GURK is also going to go check for bottle rockets and probably be at least moderately pleased. Certainly you want to see BBRs, but you're not expecting that at this point.
Way too early for that, especially with this being a, starting location basically. So,
Right. Sitake is going to try and face down Mini Barf. He does have the advantage, though, of having a pile of bottle rockets.
yeah, heading in 417 with those bottle rockets, and that should
There it
carry
is.
him. There it is. Yeah.
And GURK dropping a paralysis immediately. I don't think it landed, though. Okay, Fly Honey. So that walk to Saturn Valley is looking a lot more necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that paralysis did not work on GURK's side. This tiny robot definitely hitting for damage, but does manage to get through with Ness and Jeff.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, you do want Pooh to get some levels, but I mean, Paula usually carries for Psy damage. Sitake is doing the brain food lunch theft.
Yep.
Which, I mean, Guardian General, yeah.
Yeah, push over.
Oh, GURK just found a repel.
All right, Sitake headed in for sink number 1. Besides, maybe we'll wait on that for a minute.
GURK is also just walking away from the winter shop, which is totally fair. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the 3 job. They looked the same. I guess Sitake is in fact going to take the walk to Saturn Valley. I don't.
Not
Yes,
a,
he. I'm
not a
sorry.
lot else. Not a lot else we can do right now with current items and things like that. So this makes a lot of sense.
It absolutely does. And I didn't notice, and I don't remember where we found it, but he should have the meteorite piece. They've done basically the same checks.
Yeah, that was Pooh had meteorite piece.
Okay.
So we'll get sync access once we make it through Belch Race, and 2 new teleport checks with once we get through Belch Base as well. So really open up the seat at that point.
Exactly. And given that we got hieroglyph copies so early, obviously that could always be a red herring, but I'm going to assume and guess that one of those teleports is either Summers or Scaraba. And with the way these seeds like to roll, I'm going to say Summers.
Yeah. Oh, nice green swirl there on Sitake's.
Using Jeff and his jank swirls. Love it.
Yeah, Tomar pointing out what GURK did. He stocked up on brain food lunches when he was down in character, got attacked by the shopkeeper there, and immediately forfeited. So what that did was get him past the fight and reset his characters to completely healthy. So I missed out on a little bit of experience there, but very good gameplay to heal all the characters up there.
Given that it was Guardian General, I don't remember the experience scale particularly well, but I believe that's absolutely worth the time save.
Yeah. You see Mad Cat joining us. Mad Cat is in the our winners bracket, and of course is the daughter to Gurk. Welcome in, Mad Cat.
Okay. So we've got Boogie Tent formerly guarding Threed Tunnel, which Gurk is about to head into. Unfortunately for Sitake, he did pick up a little ghost on the way. You don't want to see
Yeah.
that. I'm curious if he's going to go to Saturn Valley to get rid of that, or just plow straight through to Belch Base.
Yeah, I would imagine at this point he'll plow straight through. I'd be very surprised to see if he heads to Saturn Valley first. All right, Gurk into the 3 tunnel.
Based on how quickly Sitake got through the boss and the tunnel, this probably isn't going to be an issue. And of note, there was a couple of life noodles in there, which means one less revive item that you might have to pick up before Gygus. Ooh, the guard called a friend.
Problem with that freeze. Ooh, an unfortunate red swirl there on Gurk's side coming out of that door.
Yeah, and into 2 ghosts and a zombie. I don't want to see that.
Nice green swirl there on Satake's side.
I don't know how that's a green swirl,
I
but
have no idea. That was, yeah, I was very surprised to see that.
I'm sure he was thrilled by it.
Time to throw a rock in. Should take care of all of these fobbies.
Oh,
Oh,
one lived. You love those low rolls, don't you, folks?
All right, so Gurk quickly passed Boogie Tint there on his way to Belch Base.
And past the other boss of the butterfly that tries to run into you.
Sometimes the butterfly is very helpful, but yes, most of the time it's just a void.
Well, especially since at this point, both of our runners have stocked up on braid food lunches.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Those spawns are not being friendly.
Nah, but Gurk really showing off his teleporting skills here. Oh, there was no avoiding that butterfly. It was almost hiding behind the waterfall there.
It was waiting for him. But he is now into the base, just behind Sitake, getting through this, and we've got Frankenstein Jr. Obviously, he can hit hard, but this should not be a problem. I suppose that Jeff doesn't have a weapon yet, because he's still hitting for 1.
Yeah, he doesn't have a weapon yet.
Okay.
It's not. We haven't seen one in a be picked up, and Sake, of course, has done 0 shopping at this point. So
Right, neither of the runners have, I don't think. Well, I guess they picked up bottle
I mean, I
rockets.
guess yeah, bottle rockets and brain food lunches. I guess.
I'm not sure if that really counts as shopping.
No. All right, where are we headed? Oh, we are
Garaba.
All right, so we are gonna make use of the hieroglyph copy.
Yeah, that's seeming relatively necessary then. Because, okay, I haven't actually done the count of it yet. We've got access to HHV and Saturn Valley for Sanks. I don't think there's anything else yet.
Correct. Yeah, that's all we've got right now.
Okay, so depending on what the meteorite piece teleport gives, Yeah, it may just straight up be pyramids and deep darkness might be required.
All right, so some weapons there. We saw Sandlot Bat, a Foreign Nest. I see Jeff got the Bionic Slingshot. Um, on to Frankenstein Mark II. Should be a fairly quick fight, and it is.
I'm sorry if any noise comes through on my end. My noise cancellation decided to die.
Oh, ooh.
We've got a bag of Dragonite, but I missed. Did you catch what the teleport was?
Starstorm.
Oh, okay.
So good, good for our attacking ability, but we're headed to Scaraba.
Yep. Scaraba required, and
Looks like we're
I
gonna go
mean,
pick up some more items. Oh, you know what? We can walk to.
oh,
We can go to Tucson and to Forsyth now. So
that's right.
Take, instead of heading to Scaraba, gonna head to Apple Kid, and see what Apple Kid has for us.
And this absolutely makes sense. I just completely forgot about that, just like I do when I'm racing.
And also it'll also give him the ability to backwards walk up toward our net to grab mice.
Yes, and that's huge. That's a lot of potential time save. Excuse me. And I mean, it also means as well that Foresight is open, which gives at least 2 checks, although
Yep.
they are slower checks.
Yeah. I mean, we could at least peek at to see what Dusty Dune, where the mines have, and decide whether or not we really want to dive in based on what it has. But I think if I were these runners, I don't know. I mean, I like this play on Satake's side to do the Tucson walk. I don't know that I'd be walking to Forsyth right away.
Right. No, I do agree both with you and with Satake. Tucson it absolutely makes sense. You've got Apple Kid, which is very fast. Excuse me. You get the
Okay,
exit mice.
so never mind. Now Forsyth's 100% in play. With that signed banana.
Yep. But you got to do Tucson first.
You do.
Oh, this seed is it wants to push our runners a little. Satake still carrying through to get the exit mice. Absolutely.
Yeah, GURK choosing to head straight to Scaraba. Did get some bottle rockets there from Arms Dealer, and we're headed into the pyramid.
I am excited to see how this goes, and I want to see what the teleport at the end is. I'm wondering if he's going to regret this in the end, though.
I mean, maybe, maybe not. I think it really depends on what that teleport ends up being. If that teleport ends up being Forsyth or Tucson, he needs to save a little time here.
It's true. Oh, and actually,
But,
Satake just went to Scaraba as well.
all right, yeah. I mean, I like this. I like this. We got a hieroglyph copy early. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and see what level we have, and it looks like it's not going to be too bad. So.
Oh. We do have chat calling for a Tucson teleport, and I'm just saying right now that is chat's fault if that happens, not mine.
Yes, at this point, that would be the only time save for GURK is if it's a Tucson teleport. So.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. But there is also the key item that will be here, so that could be necessary.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This is more about the key item than it is probably about the teleport.
And we are still looking for our 4th sink, which that key item could lead us directly to. For instance, it could be pack of bubblegum. I don't think our runners want to see that, but it could be.
see a silver bracelet, a thick frying pan there. So couple, one item at least that's helpful now.
And an Everdread boss, so this should not be... Hopefully this isn't a problem.
Yeah, I
if
can't
nothing
imagine
else,
a problem.
yeah. One beta. And since they started with all of the size, they could have paralyzed it if it was a problem. Oh, just dropping the Starstorm on Everdread.
Yeah. Ooh, those enemies are not letting GURK out. He unfortunately got double attack there, so looks
It's
like
nasty.
Doc is also going to end up taking some of these fights.
It's tough to get through pyramids fast without taking at least some fights. But both of them are through that part of it at least.
Yeah, so Sitake used a paralyze there and paralyzed and then ran. So he definitely got out of there with just the one fight.
And paralyze and run, I mean, that's a good strategy that you don't see all the time.
Right, that was an interesting green swirl, but Sake's going to take it. I'll leave those enemies there and move on.
I mean, absolutely, you get that free, easy run. Oh, and just barely stuttering past that mess. Harriet key, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if that means a Dalam teleport soon.
Yeah, so this is if we get the Dalam teleport out of here, that would be 4 sinks, and I don't know that we would see either of these runners go through Dungeon Man.
I would be shocked
head
if we did.
straight to start sync running and prep for a Gygas fight.
Yeah, I 100% expect that's what they would do if we see Dalam.
Right, our answer is
Onett.
Net.
Okay. What do you do in this situation? Do you take Dungeon Man or do you risk it?
I mean, the thing about Onett, right? I mean, we have 2, MBRs.
Oh, wow. Okay. maybe you leave. Yeah. Seeing that shop, maybe you just go to Onett and see what's there.
Yeah. Yeah. Stock up on as many MBRs as you might have money for. Sell whatever you can, and then then I think we're headed to an ad. Saga actually headed back to Threed.
Interesting. What's maybe the walk to Foreside? Yes.
Yes.
But we've got GURK trying to go to Onett, so we will see that as well.
So that was a teleport skip.
Oh,
GURK
okay.
is headed into Dungeon Man. So this is a gamble.
I am going to be very curious if this pays off.
The big difference is right now, GURK doesn't know that GURK doesn't have 4 sync access. GURK has not gone to 2 sin.
That's
right. GURK is not in go mode, or Sitake is in go mode at this point.
That's right. Oh yes. Okay, so it was just a shop. Chat pointed that out as well. Taking cash out and then shopping and getting the MBRs.
Okay. Heads up play. I forgot that there was an ATM there, so.
Okay, we should see what... Okay, but he did ultimately go to Onett, so we will still see what both places have. And as a reminder, since we don't do a lot of random starts, this does mean that he does not have North ONET access, I believe, because police have not been beaten.
Yeah, so that was a UFO engine in the library. Anybody catch what was in mines? Because I was looking at the other screen.
And it scrolls by so fast on that one. Okay, pendants in ONET, so that's a nice find.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess Sitake is going to go immediately do Sign Banana.
Makes sense. We get a sank, we get a key item. That may push us towards that 5 sank, that 5th sank location. So
Or it could be Yogurt Dispenser and get us Paula.
true. Because yeah, I suppose we're not in go mode. We don't have Paula.
Okay, we'll find out what Arcade holds for us soon. These enemies are dropping relatively easily, so this is probably in logic.
Yeah.
Although Nightmare and Spectre, that's that's quite the pair. I'm glad this is GURK's fight and not mine. Unfortunate, annoying red swirl right before the Sank boss for Sitake, but oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. This is 5th sank. Oh, 4th sank. I was okay. 4th. Still, with us having not done the other sanks right now, this could be bad. But we've got that source worm probably going to carry us through.
Unfortunately, it's only strong, which I mean, he's got the strong physicals, but he's such an early boss that his script is relatively chill. He's paralyzable. Yeah, he's down.
Yep.
It looks like GURK got through those arcade fights. I guess Spectre dropped to 1 MBR.
Yeah, and I missed what the pickup was. We'll see here. We'll see it here.
Chad is saying Mayor Vanilla, so police badge? No.
Key to the shack.
Key to the shack, yes, sorry. And Monkey Invitation for Sitake.
Yeah, so that's not going to get used. Sitake has 4 sank. They both have 4 sank access at this point. I would imagine we'll see these runners crisscross a little bit here. And I have a feeling we're going to see 5 sanks and Magic Ant today. Just makes the most sense.
It does.
With the way our run has been so far. So
yeah, all we need is to find teleport to Dalam, and that's. Hold on.
Yeah, we need the teleport to Dalam, but
we'll pack a bubblegum.
Yes.
So that could go one of 2 ways, and we certainly have checks available. In fact, we've got Sitake doing Moonside, which very well could be bubblegum. Of course, it could also be something like Pencil Eraser leading into the Monkey Invite.
Yeah.
And we get to find out how spicy Moonside's going to be. Okay, GURK is going to get the news about Apple Kid having... Oh shoot, what was that? Sun Banana. Our meme is counting. But it's not A, so we don't make fun. I do generally, like, I do almost always respect the moonside dip. If it's in logic, you get the item you need, and if it's not, you get the items you want.
Yeah. As long as you can avoid the enemies here if it's not in logic. Ooh, Sword of Kings. That's a nice pickup.
That's good. Pooh isn't just a freeze bot now. Double beam. Okay. I think Gurk is doing HHV syncs, which is probably sync 1.
Your Hex Bat. Okay.
Ah, well, the items can't all be winners. Yeah, Moonside is definitely a pack of good items, so, and they're almost all offensive, which is going to be a big, big help to Sitake going forward.
Yeah. I mean, Sitake was already kind of running a little bit ahead of Gurk, and his items are definitely going to push him forward even more. So,
Got a small boss, Ant. Okay.
you have a small boss. We have a Titanic boss.
I believe that means no, Gurk. This is Sitake already finished Magnet Hill, so this is not first sync.
No, so I'll tie us up at Sanks at 1 apiece. Sitake through Titanic Ant, no problem.
Definitely, I'm sure he's definitely hoping for this not to be Pencil Eraser.
Is
Yogurt dispenser.
dispenser.
Okay. I would be surprised if this is not Paula. I know it's possible, but
I mean, so it's probably Paula. However, we could see something really mean, and it'd
yes.
be Teddy Bear or Flying Man, and then we get the Hawkeye from Anatoly.
Oh, that would be so mean. And yes, chat. Sitake is ahead. And yeah, Gurk died to mini barf pretty early.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice slide into that door there.
Yeah, I didn't think he got it, but does not get the second one.
Still, with 3 kids getting that first one, solid.
Ooh, 127 damage.
Oh, that is hitting hard. Obviously, it gets through, but that doesn't bode particularly well about the boss here.
No, it does not.
Oh, get it. There we go. Gurk is heading off to do Magnet Hill now. I mean, it is Sank 4, but he should still be fine. Oh, Jeff immediately nauseous. Or poisoned? One of the two.
Nauseous, I think, yeah.
Don't like to see nauseous in these fights. Although, with how hard the bots were hitting, and I believe Belch has a physical attack that's relatively nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Nauseous is probably better.
Yeah, Freeze though carrying us.
As Freeze does. And Paula. So the seed's not going to be quite so mean.
No. All right, so now we are officially in go mode.
And Hawkeye, you did call that. uh, it really could have been that mean.
So close.
Oh, if only. Could have extended this one for us, but no. Certainly, though, it is still possible for one of them to choose 5th Sang or 5 Sang, but given where we are in the brackets, it seems very likely that we're going to see a Gygas fight. Especially since at least GURK picked up OK pendants.
Yes.
I don't know if Sitake has found them yet, but there probably will be. Well,
they were in ONET, so I don't think Satake's been to ONET yet. So
okay. I'll be curious if Sitake does do the shopping there, or if he just waits for the Saturn Valley shop. Because since we found OK pendants already, there's a possibility that Saturn Valley will have like flame pendants or something. Yes, if Sitake hasn't been to ONET, then he does need to do arcade, I believe.
So yeah, Satake has this Magnet Hill.
Magnet Hill, Milky Well. No, not Milky Well. Saturn Valley.
No,
Lilliput?
no.
I'm mixing them up.
Yeah, my brain.
Milky
my
Well.
brain.
Arcade was key to the shack. Thank you, Nano.
Yes.
This is a professional operation.
Oh, this is unfortunate for GURK here.
Oh, he's doing summers?
I don't know why. Yep, he's doing summers.
Oh, I don't know why he's doing this for the teleport check, I guess, but maybe he's looking for Delam.
Maybe.
Because we do have Carrot Key. And yeah, I mean, it could also be Lost Underworld. Yeah, he's got to be looking for that teleport. I don't know. This is a pretty slow check, especially if you don't have Tiny Ruby available.
Satake checked mines, but none of us caught what it was because we were all looking at GURK grabbing the item from the library, which was the UFO engine. So I don't know I have no idea what mines was.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it goes by so fast; it's so easy to miss. He did just walk on by and not come back, so presumably not something deemed important. And I mean, at this point, with the items, with the offense items that Satake's picked up, this fight, I mean, it's not going to be fun, but it should be very doable. And I'm pretty sure that he still has some MBRs left, which will just instantly annihilate Electrospectre if he decides to use it there. I'm really curious what this teleport's going to be, if it's going to make a difference.
Yeah, Electrospectre down very quick there. Satake learning that Mayor has key to the shack.
And I don't think GURK has even looked at Moonside yet.
No, but there's Delam.
Okay. Let me check his. So GURK has 2 down, and he's got Delam and Onet. And okay, so he does have 5th sync.
Yeah.
He does have 5 sync access.
Yeah. Gurk is in 5 go. So
Okay. So they are both in go mode, although I am almost positive that Sitake is still ahead.
Sitake is definitely ahead at this point.
UFO engine, I'm sure that's going to just get lost in Pooh's inventory and ignored. Yeah, the Gygas cutscene is pretty long. I mean, there is the possibility, but I don't know. We'll see. And of course, also, I mean, this is almost certainly going to be 5th sync. Depending on what boss it is, that could be rough.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Gurk that it was a bear and not Bufford here, I think. So Bufford definitely would have been very helpful.
Absolutely. If you're going for 5th, you absolutely want to see Buffbird. He does have MBRs. I'm not sure how many he's got left. I think he's only used like 1 or 2 of them though.
Nice stuttering there. Get by those enemies.
Very good stuttering.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, damn teddy bear.
But it was a green and an insta. I did see GURK picked up a repelled DX, so I believe that puts him at 2 regular and a DX, which means he's good to walk through Magic Hand. Chad is pointing out that it was an okay pendant at the entrance to Shack here, on Sitake's side. 3rd sync.
3rd sync.
And it's a shroom. I hate fighting shroom, but as long as you don't get bad luck, it's really not that bad.
Nope, shroom down. So, and Gurk made quick work of department store spook on his side to get through Pink Cloud.
And a big league bat. I don't think he needs that at this point.
No, he didn't. He dropped it.
Okay. I assume genuinely at this point that both of them are just going to be doing sync cleanup.
Yeah.
Yep, GURK going off to do Onet now, get Giant Step taken care of. And I suppose Sitake is taking care of Milky Well, and then straight to Gygas, I think.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm going to be curious if he has enough repels on hand to burn 1 for this sync. Guess not. Oh, that's a big pack right out the gate.
This should be fairly easy though, just because this is going to be sync 1 or sync 2.
Yes.
So
probably, I think 2 because HHV was available immediately.
Yeah.
But either way, this was available pretty quick after. Oh, a bazooka. I mean, I guess that's nice, but you've got MBRs.
All right, sync 2 and Starman Jr.
As much as he's a headache, Sitake is so over leveled as compared to where he was expected to be that this shouldn't be any sort of issue. And then you know that Junior isn't going to be hanging around with Gygus. Yes, GURK did already complete Magnet Hill. He needs to complete Giant Step, and which he's doing, and Milky Well. So Sitake has the Gygus shopping if he's going to do that, and Gygus and COTP and all of that, while GURK has one sink in Milky Well, followed by the walkthrough Magic Hand, which I believe is roughly equal timing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I think we're getting a lot closer to kind of a toss-up at this point. Um, but it's all gonna. A lot of it's gonna depend on how spicy Gygus is.
Absolutely. How spicy is Gygus, and how spicy does Magic Hand decide to roll?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Sitake has, I think, 2 repel sandwiches, but does not have the DX. I'm going to say I don't know who is in the lead right now, but it is definitely close. Significantly more so than it was earlier.
Yeah. Sitake was definitely in the lead for a good chunk here, but GURK I think is even going 5 sync with the loadout that he has right now. I think it's a lot closer. So
As an FYI, Charles, I don't know if you saw it, but Clumsy came up earlier and is already down. I don't know how many more MBR proof bosses are left at this point. I don't think many.
but yeah, sit your guesses in as to who the assistant is going to be.
We already saw Shroom, so I can't throw my default guess out based on who we've seen. I am going to say Starman DX.
Plague Rat.
Plague Rat? I like it. Okay, we've got Sitake and COTP. He should be able to get through this. Spectre has appeared, yes. Spectre was the second boss at Arcade. We've also already seen Nightmare along with Spectre.
All right, so Sitake did just have the 2 repels here, so it's gonna end up with some enemies spawning here.
Yeah, and that's never pleasant, but it is doable. GURK is now in Magicant. Popped a safety save. Absolutely makes sense. You don't want to get in a bad situation.
We have an unfortunate red swirl there.
Ooh. And that's not a pair of enemies you want a red swirl on.
All right, so yeah, at this point, GURK is in the lead.
GURK has at least 2 repels. I guess he had 3.
Yeah, he had 2 regulars plus that DX.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that is not a good situation on Sitake's side.
No.
This fight might make the difference by itself.
I don't know that it would have at this point. Just because, I guess, you have that minute plus at the end.
That's true.
So there's DX in the water.
Well, I was wrong.
And
Thunder and Storm.
Thunder and Storm. This is going to be a quick fight.
Yeah. Okay.
On GURK's side, so.
Yep, that's it. MBR it. You've got Franklin badge, so some of those are gonna bounce. There it is.
No, one MBR.
That's incredible. Oh
And
wow.
get your GGs in chat for mcmcGURK. mcmcGURK will take this win. Just needs to get through the end, and we have a winner right about now. Indeed, official GG, raceend.gg, 49 minutes, 24 seconds. GG to Gurk, as he will move on to the finals of the Danger Bracket, where he will face the winner of uh, Brooke, who is last year's champion, and Rain. Um, and that match is Monday at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. So keep an eye out for that. Um, See if we can get the last two champions in the finals of the Danger Bracket, which is weird to say.
But very exciting if it happens.
Yes. And we have a Kraken for our assistant. So
I'm definitely glad that Sitake chose to continue on. We get to see that. Welcome.
welcome in,
McGurk.
Gurk. GG's.
Hello, folks. How's it going? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going great on our end. We had a blast watching that. How'd it go for you?
Well, it was a little scary. I made the decision that Summers could be Delam, and if it wasn't, I was probably going to lose.
That's an accurate statement. Yep.
It is.
Um,
It seemed like it was likely that it would be, although once I got the monkey invitation, I got a little scared that it was going to be that led to Delam, but we took the shot, and it seems to have worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Sitake did Moonside, which was the yogurt dispenser. So he climbed Monotoli and grabbed Paula. And so
Right.
that pushed him to do Force Inc. Plus Gygus. Um, so that's where that ended up. And honestly, until you picked up that Delam teleport, we were all kind of saying that you were a little bit behind, but that Delam teleport definitely swung hard in your favor.
Yeah, I felt like my start went pretty slow. I mean, it was kind of an awkward start, but I felt like I needed to potentially make up time because of the way it started for me.
Yeah,
The
the death that you took against Mini Barf there definitely hurt.
Right. I mean, with lightning luck, maybe you could have got through that as your first fight. Otherwise, that was probably not going to work out for anybody trying that right away.
No, and I believe Sitake took it as like second or third.
Right. Yeah, that would make a big difference. Especially if you had Jeff too.
Right, and he did. I think he had Jeff for that fight.
Yeah, he had Jeff because he went pretty much right away went to get Jeff out of the
That's right.
cabin. So
Yeah, I believe he actually had Jeff and Pooh both for that fight, and some bottle rockets on hand.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, felt pretty normal. I just, like I said, at some point I made the decision that I was going to hope that I didn't need to get Paula, and it worked out for me this time.
It definitely did. And I haven't been paying close attention, but the Gygas fight does not seem to be going amazingly well.
no, it's not amazing by any means. Satake doing a really good job here of managing um Paula's health and stuff. I'm not sure what prayer we're on. I think 6 maybe.
5 or 6, yeah.
Um,
So all I'm saying is I think you definitely made the right play, even though I will say I think all of us were confused when you pulled UFO engine.
Yeah, I mean, it could have just as easily not been it. So I'll take a little luck.
Fair enough. Okay, I guess we're on to 7.
Yep. So here's prayer 8. We're on to phase 4 now.
Yep. This
One,
should get through at this point.
yeah, one more prayer.
GG, Sitake.
Okay, get your GGs in for Sitake. Great match. 2 years in a row, you're going really deep into this tournament. Definitely an amazing player, high level. So always good to see. But yeah, he made it to the final 6, which is good. So I know, Gurk, we were saying your next match is going to be between the winner of Brooke and Rain. Do you have any thoughts about who you'd like to see in that next round?
No, I think either one will be just as difficult. I think Brooke took me out both losses last tournament. So I wouldn't mind a little revenge there, but I also know how dangerous that could be, and Rain is certainly looking for some Gurk family revenge, I think. So
Yeah, I think
tough
so.
either way.
So Tomar asking about when's the next match because he apparently wasn't listening the first time I said it. Uh, that match is going to be Monday, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, here on Earthbound Super Series.
Gotta throw that shade when you can. We should get Satake's official time here shortly. There it is. Satake finishes with an official racetime.gg of 55 minutes and 32 seconds, which is still a very good time.
All right, so Sake is Japanese, does not really speak English. So I did, invite him to either put his comments in race time. It looks like he's in chat with us. So yeah, saying he wanted to go to Magic Camp. Apollo joined before I could go 5 sync, so that's why he took on Gygas. So fair play on his part.
Yep, absolutely. It makes sense as a play to do. Just unfortunate luck, I guess. Wait. Jay Tomar, I think you mean 7 p.m.
7
Pacific?
7 Pacific. That's that.
I get it. Numbers are hard. I stare at them all day.
Me too.
No one knows what numbers are. It's fine. Okay. I guess that's about it then.
Yeah.
GG's to everyone. Gurk, great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG's. And like I said, we'll be back here on Monday for the other race of our danger bracket. So join us then again, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, and everyone have a good night. Looks like we are going to be rating F. Coughlin. So stick around and show Fred some love, another racer here in the tournament who so unfortunately been eliminated.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.